up, guys? So we're back out here with the Atoto A6, and just like the M4, we're gonna do about the same thing and turn it on and check out the features of it. I can see myself in the camera, so that's awesome. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start it from just a normal boot. This is after you've already installed it. Like I said, once you've installed it the first time, it'll take a minute to boot up because it's just like turning on a tablet. But after that, it's pretty much a 2-second boot because, you know, it's already started, and it stays like that even when you turn your vehicle off, if you have it hooked up proper, of course. So here we go. I'm gonna have to hit pause on the music. Alright, I'm just gonna pause the music so I don't get copyrighted here. Basically, it's just kind of searching and updating. It'll usually do that if you've got this app open. It'll just check to see if there's been any changes to your music. Like I've got a little SD card here in the corner, and that's generally what I use. I mean, I've still got a thumb drive here, you know, the other USB ports that it comes with to hook up thumb drives. It comes with three USB ports, so you can hook up as much as you want, you know, big hard drives or whatever. I don't know if it'll work with ones that aren't powered. So I don't know, you just have to try it and see what works for you. But I've just got a 64 gigabyte thumb or a SD card in there, and it works great. So anyway, let's go ahead and go back to the home menu. You can see everything's quite the same. A couple different things is, on the old model, you used to have to drag your finger down, and that was kind of hard to do while driving. If you needed to do something, you had to reach up here and kind of drag it down with your finger. Now they've put a button down here, and that's one of the things that Atoto does when they customize this Android for your head unit, and it's a really great feature just to have that and pop it down. And then next to that, you've got the one that opens up all your apps that are, you know, open and running in the background and are in a save state to quick access them. Then you can just hit the delete button to get rid of those. As well as it, you know, it's just like a tablet. Like here's the music that I had playing here, and you can pause and play it from right there if you want, if you don't want to open up the whole app, or close it out. And then next to that, you've just got the home button here, and then a back button, which you've also got a back button up here too. Sometimes they offer, depending on the app you're in, this one might work differently than the other one, so you might remember that. Just depends on the app you're in and if you're on the home screen and stuff. That's just the downfall of having two back buttons, since it's not an actual tablet. I mean, it is, but it isn't. So, alright, from there, you've got your clock. You can't really read it because the background I've got on here is kind of blending in with it. Then you can select your equalizer here and click which one you want. That's something new on the A6 there. Used to, you had to go into the settings to click that, and I'll show you here. If you go into the settings and you go to sound and then equalizer adjuster, you used to have to come in here and click it. And actually before, none of this stuff was adjustable. Now you can adjust anything you want, and they don't have a custom one, but you can just adjust whichever one of these that you don't use, and then just remember which one it was, and then come back and it'll be ready to go. And then next to that, you've got a much needed brightness button. So if you click it once, it goes to real dim. Click it again, it goes to bright. And then there's like a halfway in here, so I can't really tell which one it is, but there's a couple different ones. And beyond that, you can come right here and adjust it to everything you want. And I have mine hooked up to where it adjusts depending on if the headlight is on or not. And that's something that you could do as well. If you hook it up proper, you can hook it up and it'll know if your headlights are on. That way it'll dim it more. That way you don't have a super bright white screen if you're using this at night and everything, and it kind of blinds you. But beyond that, like I said, you can just adjust it right there. This is something new as well, the screenshot button. You can actually click that and take a screenshot if you want to show somebody something, or just save it for yourself for later. Then you've got your Bluetooth here. This goes into your Bluetooth settings, and you can actually have, I don't know what they mean, but it's got Bluetooth 2. So I'm thinking that means you can have two different Bluetooth devices connected at once, whereas before you had to kind of disconnect and then connect to another one. Right now I just have my phone here, and they've also got an auto answer feature up here if you like to use that. I don't really want to go into my contacts, but you can actually click that button, it'll go into your contacts there. Let me back out and go back into that. I think I was kind of stuck on a prompt there or something. Alright, it's not letting me click that just yet. Oh, you know what? My phone's not even connected right now. That's why my phone's actually inside. So yeah, if you've got your phone with you and it's connected, you can actually click that stuff. That's why it's not letting me click that, because my phone is inside right now. Quite far away too. So anyway, we'll go and check out the rest of the apps that are installed. This is the stock stuff. You know, you've got your auxiliary if you want to hook up just auxiliary cable. You got your Bluetooth, your internet browser. We can open that up. I kind of want to see it. It can't be Internet Explorer. I mean, there just isn't Internet Explorer on Google. I think they just used that logo, and you can see I've never opened it before. And there's the internet right there, and you can search for anything you want. We'll just go and search Atoto A6. And this is currently connected to my Wi-Fi, and you can see how fast it is. It's just a super fast head unit. And here's the ad for it for Amazon, and there you go. You can pick this up for $269 with free shipping, and that's a pretty good deal, guys. I mean, it comes with a lot of stuff. A lot of features. So we'll go ahead and go back home and go back into the apps. Then you've got your Bluetooth music. If you've got your phone connected, it'll play over that. You know, whatever you're using on your phone, it'll play the music through that. You can click your downloads, your DVR. I don't have anything hooked to the DVR right now, but if you had your dash cam hooked up, you could see it right here and record and take pictures and everything. Your easy connection, that's for your phone. That's super easy to set up. On the other one, I used it all the time. Basically, you connect your Wi-Fi one time and then connect it through the USB, and then it'll connect up, and then beyond that, you just plug in. After you've connected it that one time, you just plug in your phone every time, and it completely mirrors your phone. Like, my phone screen would be on here right now if I had it connected, and I could touch every app or make phone calls through my phone if I wanted to, or use whatever I wanted. It's just like using my phone, but it's up here. And next, we've got the file manager here. You can see it comes with a 32 gig. You've got total space of 25 gig available outside of the system, what it uses. And then I've got an SD card in here, and that's what's displaying next. And you can kind of browse through everything, and just like you can on a tablet. Super useful if you want to move something around or something like that. You've got your Gmail, your Google, your GPS test. We can go ahead and check that out. And then you can see all the satellites it's connected to, and how good the signal is and that kind of thing. Really neat stuff here. Really neat stuff. And close out of that. Then you've got your maps, which this is what it uses for navigation on here, and it's just as long as you've I don't think you have to have your phone connected, but you might have to if you're trying to search stuff on the internet. But as far as the GPS, it will show where you're at and everything. And then you've got your music, which is what I was just playing music through. That's for your thumb drive and everything, and we can go in and look at that real quick. I'll still have to click pause here. They actually changed the favorite folder to collect, and now if you're like playing this, you can hit this heart and then come back here and come on, and then come back here, and you can see it's now in my collect folder. I wish really bad they would change that so you could select certain folders, because right now I only keep 3 folders on here, because if I put a bunch more, at least on the old unit, I'm gonna have to really try it on here. I had to scroll a bunch, and it was kind of silly, and I wish they would let you like favorite a folder, you know, so I could have a bunch of folders but favorite the ones I want to get to really quick. And then of course you can go into your albums and stuff like that here, and we'll back out of that again. And you've got your MX Player Pro. This is for your video files and stuff, so if you've got any movies or any videos on here you want to watch downloaded, you can do that. Next we have Pandora. Everybody knows Pandora. I love Pandora. It's pretty much the main thing I use. I use a little bit of Spotify, but this is definitely the main thing I use. I'll go back in and pause that. Come on. Alright. Alright, I only played 11 seconds. I think it's 15 seconds to get a copyright. Then you've got your Google Music, your Play Store, your Quick Charge, Quick Pick, your radio app, your S-DVD player. That's an app if you've got the optional add-on DVD changer that you can put in your trunk or your glove box. They sell that through Atoto. Then it comes with Torque. I don't have my Torque hookup right now, but it does work super well. I mean, it's just like normal Torque apps that you would use on your phone, except you get to set it up here and put all your gauges up here. Another video app there. You've got voice search, and then your YouTube app. And then beyond that, you can just download anything you want on here. So you can just come in Google Play and find anything you want. You can even play games on here. Let's download Barnacules' Quick Splat, and we'll install that and give it a go. I don't think it would be a problem on here, because the only difference is going to be if you play a game on here, it's going to be in this format, you know, instead of up and down like a normal phone. So if the game requires it to be that way, it might spin it sideways. So that would be the only downfall. But I don't know how much people are going to be playing games on these things. I don't personally, but you've got the option. Like if you've got one of those games you like to play where you just click to like collect your resources, it would be all right. But I don't know how much you want to do that going down the road. Barnacules is a pretty smart guy, so he might have this optimized to play sideways here. Okay, they want to install the Google Play, so we'll do that real quick and then we'll check out the app. I haven't messed with this too much outside of my normal usage, so this is kind of something that I don't normally do. Alright, so I went ahead and clicked through all the prompts on the Play Store. Now you can see I'm logged in, and we'll click play here. I think it looks like it's going to be optimized to play it long ways, because I can't quite see all of the screen here. But you can see how reactive it is. I mean, the screen's a great screen. That's not what I'm supposed to click. There. It is optimized in the menu. I can see all of it, but you can't quite see it the other way. So we'll go ahead and go back home. I'm going to go ahead and drag this and delete it and get rid of that, because I definitely don't play that on here. Beyond that, you can get rid of all this stuff. Like if you don't use this, you can drag it up and get rid of it just like that, and then go into your settings, and then there should be some stuff to add apps and widgets, maybe in display. Well, I don't remember how to add that stuff. I normally don't change a lot of that, but we will go in and look at this. So the memory on here is 2 GB, and then you've got 1.3 GB free, just under normal conditions, unless you're running something pretty big. And then next we've got, we'll go ahead and you can see about the device. So it's the A6 series with Android 6.0, as you can see right there. And then here's the system update here. I've already updated this one. It did have one update available for over the air, and I went ahead and got that done right away, and it's currently up to date. But basically you just connect it to Wi-Fi and sit here and click the update, and it's really quick. It just restarts and it updates all your Android apps, just like when you're updating an Android phone. And it definitely works really, really well. We can go into display and I'll show you this. So there's the setting. You can change your brightness to go off your headlight, the time of day, or nothing else. And then you've got screensavers you can put on here. So Pandora could be your screensaver. And then you can also change the LED display of this stuff, of the lights on the side here. So kind of cool to mess with. And then your font size, so if you have a hard time seeing, you can change your font. It does come with quite a few more wallpapers, so if you don't like loading your own on there, you can put some other stock ones on here. Quite a bit this time. I think before there wasn't too many, but kind of neat. Let's go with the camels. Alright. Oh, I guess I didn't save it. Let's go back in and we'll save it. Display. Wallpaper. Gotta have the camels. Where'd they go? There they are. Alright, and we gotta hit set up top. Now it should be set. There we go. Cameled wallpaper. Awesome. And then here's another widget there. You can get rid of or keep it. Just the radio widget. But anyway, guys, that's basically it. It's just like the other head unit, but they've updated it to Android 6.0 to be more compatible. Couple different things. Like, I love the additions down here on the bottom for changing things on the fly. I love the screenshot button. That's pretty neat. You can also, just like the other one, hit your speed up button. So if you know, just like a tablet or your phone, if you feel like it's getting a little bit clunky, maybe you've opened too many apps or too much stuff going, you can just click the speed up button there. And then you've got your quick Wi-Fi. You can turn your unit to standby or something. Let's click that and see what it says. So there you go. If you click the standby, it just goes on to your time, and then you can click it again and it pops it right back up. Beyond that, you can actually just hit the power button up here and power off the unit. And then it'll kind of just sit here until you hit the power button again, and then it comes right back on. So anyway, guys, that is the Atoto A6. I hope you enjoyed this little review. I mean, there's not much to them. It's basically just like an Android phone and just like an Android tablet. Everything is 100% customizable. You can download all the apps you want from the store, change anything you want. It's a really good head unit, and I highly recommend it. It's a lot cheaper than the other ones out there, and it's got all the features of the other one. Plus, this thing has just an amazing screen. I know when I go to the white screen that the camera makes it look weird, but actually, like when you're on this screen, I'm pretty sure you can see it as well. It looks really, really crisp, and I've watched movies on here. It just plays them beautifully. Like if I'm sitting in a parking lot somewhere waiting for somebody in the store at a doctor's appointment, I'll click this on and watch a movie, and it is amazing to watch a movie on this thing. I know it's only a 7-inch screen, but it's a lot bigger than your phone, and especially watching, watching YouTube and stuff. It's perfect for YouTube. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate you watching and hope you check out Atoto's products. I'm definitely going to be checking out some more products from them, and definitely keeping with this unit. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.